Okay, so Chrisean got arrested. Chrisean Rock showed up to court Monday to
Chrisean Rock is making headlines once more. But the news is not good. Her already dubious reputation has taken a hit after it was revealed that she assisted Blueface in his illegal operations. The most recent controversy revealed some startling information regarding Rock's involvement in planning a number of dubious events. When it was revealed that she had a direct hand in aiding Blueface's unlawful activities, both detractors and supporters were taken aback. Hi there and welcome back to Rumor Spill. This occurs right after it appeared that Rock was settling down following a turbulent time that involved her almost losing her child and being accused of plotting a massive heist. It turns out that Blueface's father, Jonathan, was also involved in the plot, which is a twist that further complicates matters. Whack 100 Blues manager revealed this information and says he has proof of their dishonesty. Though Chrisean's motivations are still unknown, it is certain that these events are bad for her reputation, especially in light of the fact that she and Blueface have made up. Rock has experienced personal difficulties during these tumultuous times, such as persistent post-traumatic stress disorder. She has publicly accused Whack 100 of being envious of her and trying to harm her since she got back together with Blueface. At first, it was believed that Jonathan, who returned to Rock and her child in January to offer support after Khan moved into his flat with her baby while Blueface was in jail, had a favorable impact on both of them. But it's clear that he's just as entangled in the dispute as the rest of us. The drama escalated when Chrisean revealed on her frequent Instagram live a few months prior that she and Jonathan had been the victims of a home invasion. She recalled that the incident happened right before Jonathan was about to leave in the early morning for work. They were horrified to see that someone had damaged a tire on his car. They were investigating the strange scenario outside when a man in a car just in front of their house approached them brandishing a handgun. It was an odd time of day. It was still dark outside at 5 in the morning. Jonathan was accosted by the armed man, perplexed as to why he had left the house so early. Puzzled and terrified, Rock commented on the ridiculousness of the scenario, pointing out how strange it was to be in such peril. She emphasized that the reason they were able to go away unscathed was because the attacker ran away when he didn't get his way. Furthermore, Rock mentioned that security cameras were installed and that the whole incident was recorded. Whack 100, Blueface's manager, refuted both the footage and Chrisean's account of the events. He criticized her account on Instagram, saying that she was just using it to get attention. Even after watching the CCTV tape from that evening, Whack insisted it didn't reveal anything unusual, rather. It was just a regular night with Jonathan's car undamaged and no indications of a heist. Whack further stoked controversy by posting a screenshot of a December letter sent by Blueface's mother, Kissa. It described an event in which Jonathan was purportedly robbed in front of his home at gunpoint. This account is comparable to what Chrisean reported occurring in March. This pattern of events, Whack claimed, was too coincidental and raised the possibility of fabrications. Chrisean retaliated by taking to Snapchat to vehemently refute Whack's charges and claim that he was fabricating evidence against her. In the background of her video, she said that Jonathan agreed with her position and that it would have been released if Whack hadn't interfered. The altercation intensified when Chrisean voiced her dissatisfaction with the security of the family following Blueface's imprisonment and implied that Whack's animosity was having a detrimental effect on the circumstances. She accused him of upsetting their tranquility by bringing scary people to their house. In the end, Rock addressed these accusations directly. She insisted on Snapchat that she had previously called the police, that she had video evidence of the break-in, and that 3 of her neighbors were prepared to vouch for her account. She refused to be intimidated by Whack and said that he would be unable to take away her presence or mute her voice. The truth is still unknown as this intricate web of charges, denials, and interpersonal disputes plays out, with each side clinging to their version of what happened. The public is hungry for clarification in this complex storyline regarding Chrisean Rock's story and her connection to Blueface's illicit activities. Chrisean Rock is dealing with a difficult circumstance that has attracted both attention and mistrust in equal measure. Chrisean recently tweeted that she was relieved that Blueface's father is still off the internet, which is ironic given the intense public scrutiny that is currently surrounding them. This trauma is supported by more than just public opinion. Official police reports and neighbor-recorded video evidence corroborate the events that transpired. Jonathan, the owner of the property and resident at the aforementioned address, attests to their account. Baby Porter, better known by his stage name Blueface, takes a rather detached stance in this convoluted situation, preferring to make sure their side of the story is heard without getting entangled in the pandemonium on the internet. As allegations began to fly between Chrisean and Whack 100, the argument got more heated. Chrisean accused Whack of lying and said he was trying to get her removed from her house so he could exploit her in a documentary that would bring in money. Her claims are serious. They give the argument a dark twist since she feels that Whack is not only harming her, but also a deadly threat. When Chrisean sobbed and said that Whack's intentions were anything but kind, it was evident how distraught she was on an emotional level. Responses from the public and media have been distinctly divided. While some think Chrisean's stories and worries are true representations of her dangerous circumstances, others think she might be making them up to attract attention. Part of the reason for the latter group's mistrust is her choice to report the incident to the police, which might have legal repercussions if her allegations are proven false. Doubt among the general population only grows as the story progresses. Her manner and covered eyes during her home retelling while wearing sunglasses gave rise to speculation that she might be making everything up. Despite her reservations, the story took a sharp turn when she unexpectedly became involved with the popes, which resulted in her courtroom appearance. When Chrisean showed up at the San Fernando Valley courts with her baby, things became heated. There was an unforeseen arrest made. Law enforcement was reportedly ready for her when she arrived, which raises the possibility of premeditation. She was detained right after by 2 female officers who searched her and took her child into temporary care. This event added a serious chapter to her continuing story and resulted in a felony fugitive warrant for assault with a deadly weapon. The warrant's Oklahoman origin and connections to prior drug-related charges, such as possession and intent to distribute a controlled substance dating back to 2022, further complicate matters. Although Chrisean had previously told her supporters about the warrant, she had stated that she intended to avoid being arrested. This position now seems unworkable because she may be extradited. The relationship between Chrisean and Blueface has been characterized by frequent reconciliations and open arguments. Given Chrisean's recent incarceration, their future appears to be in jeopardy. Their friendship could be strengthened or irreversibly weakened by the burden of constant arguments and court fights. Whatever happens, their relationship guarantees more trauma and intrigue. Fans and onlookers are keeping a close eye on the situation, wondering if their relationship will survive this trial or if it is the beginning of the end. The tense interaction between Blueface and Whack 100 gives the story yet another level of intricacy. It will be interesting to watch how Chrisean handles her legal issues as this story develops and whether her friendship with Blueface will withstand the turmoil. The public and fans are captivated by every new twist in their story and are always curious about what lies ahead for Chrisean Rock and her turbulent life. Their journey is far from over. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.